Hi there. I'd like to give you a quick tour of the LLM Pulse platform. LLM Pulse is an AI visibility and reputation platform that helps you monitor a brand's visibility in AI. We do that by scraping AI sources such as ChatGPT, Google, or Perplexity, among others. And we do all that by checking your prompts. Your prompts are the different questions or phrases that you want us to check on these AIs. And then we go there, we get the answer for you, and we do provide you all the data related to it. The LLM platform helps you add prompts to your account in many different ways. You can add it in a single way, bulk import up to thousands of them at once. From people also ask questions on Google search and through our magic prompts AI agent. And if not, you can also do it through a specific topic. All of our platform is very intuitive, so you can use it in a simple way. When we go to get your prompts, we actually go to the AIs and we ask for these questions. That lets us go to the prompt detail level, in which we show you how you have been showing up in these prompts over time, and also everything related to it, which the dimensions are for the different players, top citations, and the sentiment. Whenever you are looking into a response, you can check the response and understand all the data. When we fetched it, dimensions, everything related to the brands that are shown, why they are picked, the different sentiments that we extract from AI responses, and the responses themselves that we get from AI, as you can see here. If you want to find your brand, you can use this button and do it in a quick way. We also get the query fan out that you can actually find in answers such as in ChatGPT, and if you want, you can copy it or go into the Bing or Google versions of them. We store all of the citations, so you can find all the links that are powering the content of the answer. This is quite useful because whenever you see AI responses, sometimes you don't know exactly why it happens, so you can see that over time. More importantly, you can also navigate through the same options. See, this is for 8th of December. If we actually click here, we can see what it gave us on the 1st and also on the 24th. So yeah, you can see how AI changes in opinion over time. This is a bit of the prompt section. You can also see it in the entire all of the models and all of the responses at once, and you can store thousands and thousands of responses, exporting everything, always available for you. If you want to see things related to charts, you can also do that by using our overview page. Our overview page takes all your data and gives it to you in an accurate and digestible way. So you can see dimensions, visibility, your share of voice, and the breakdown for all the different players. Moreover, you also have the citations, which you can see here, and you can see which of the sources are the most popular. We'll also see here the citations more in depth, but first, let's also understand our filter system. Our filter system is something that will go with you across all the web pages, and you will be able to filter all the results for the relevant things. So for example, if you only want to see ChatGPT and you're not interested in others, you can do so. And well, if you want to check for a specific prompt, that will also happen. Most importantly, you will see that actually all of our data loads very fast, and even all these data points here are updated in real time. So yeah, it's useful to have this, check it all at once. Next, I want to show you our sentiment filter. Our sentiment filter is a very popular thing across all the different customers that we have, because it helps you evaluate what LLMs think of your brand or of other brands. Basically, it's a way that you can use to understand what are the different topics that are associated with your brand and why the AI thinks positively or negatively about you. So for example, if you want to see negative opinions of the AI for all the different prompts, you can do so, and you can find here some negative opinions. For example, about Facebook Marketplace, it advises caution when using Facebook Marketplace for baby equipment, indicating potential risks. So yeah, this is useful, and you can double check the response in case you have doubts about it. We also give you the net sentiment score. The net sentiment score is a score that basically we calculate across all the different brands that appear as competitors in your responses, and we give you which have a more positive or negative sentiment. This is quite useful when navigating AI responses, because you will be able to basically understand which brands are loved more by AI and which ones are not. If you're interested in actually understanding and comparing performance across the different models, you can also do that. You can do it through our AI model comparison page, which allows you in the same way to use a date range filter, country selector, and language selector, and you can compare your share of model and in which brands you are more popular. So in this particular case, you can see that, for example, Facebook Marketplace is more popular on ChatGPT than on AI overviews, and similarly that AI overviews use more citations for Indeed than for others. In the same way, you can also check the net sentiment score and compare it across all the different brands. So this would allow you to basically optimize for a different LLM and identify gap issues quite quickly. You can set all the competitors that you want in your plan, and basically we also help you identify your Google Play and App Store apps, and we have a dedicated page to it. But since I don't want to keep it too long, I'm going to switch back to Citations. Citations is one of our landmark features, which allows you to see all the different citations, aka links, that appear in AI responses, and see which ones are more popular on each model. So you would see that, for example, YouTube is never referenced as a source in ChatGPT, but it's very popular in AI overviews and AI mode. In the same way, you can always filter these through the different models and see, for example, the things that are most popular for each of the different brands. If we now go into by page, we can get top pages that are most popular, and you can see their title and the URL. If we click into one of these, you will be actually able to see in which prompts and responses these pages are being shown. So this is an example of a such case in which you can see that this Wikipedia article was being used. Finally, last but not least, very important feature. If you want to identify pages in which you are mentioned inside the content of the URL, we actually scrape URLs as well. So you can see all the different elements of that page and understand if you are being mentioned. We tell you if your brand is mentioned here, and that allows you to have a mini archive.org in which we actually fetch the content of a given page, so you can always consult it. We help you highlight your brand, so you can quickly identify it, and see which other brands that you have defined as competitors are also shown there. So it's pretty useful, I must say. This is one of my favorite features about LLM Pulse. So in short, LLM Pulse helps you analyze your visibility and reputation across AI at a scale seen in very little tools. But last but not least, we've worked on a new feature that is very impressive. It's in alpha, but probably when you see this video, it will be in general availability. And this feature allows you to create a content brief, article, update, or even a custom task of any kind, and you will be able to see and leverage your content, not actually just in a way that serves for analytics purposes, but actually delivering you real outputs for your content strategy. We use your own AI data from the responses and citations that we get to make the best articles and content briefs that you can get. This is extremely useful if you are trying to rank better on AI, because AI is all about content, and we know which content AIs prefer, so we can deliver you the best article that they can offer you. So all in all, if this was not enough, our platform has a very extensive API that you can basically check, and also you can see our documentation, which basically you can find here. It's very straightforward and very detailed, and even if you don't want that, you can check our Looker Studio template. Our Looker Studio template is actually a connector that we created so that you can get all your LLM Pulse data into your dashboards and automate reporting. This is very useful for agencies. So agencies tend to give reporting to their clients, and you can see how we basically provide you all the different data points that we saw in one single place. So yeah, this is a bit of LLM Pulse. LLM Pulse has been growing a lot in the last few months, and we're partnering both with agencies and brands. Look forward to seeing you. You can start your trial if you have not done it already, or schedule a demo. Enjoy it, and see you soon as an LLM Pulse user.